Hey YouTube, Coppersan here. The Pink Bean and Yeti class are back in action. In this video we're gonna go over all the rewards you can get from this event and where you can train your Yeti to level 220 and probably your Pink Bean too. So why do you even want to level up this class anyway? For the gains on your other characters of course, you'll get a ton of level up potions, gear and the best title in the game from this event. Leveling up a Yeti or Pink Bean gives you access to the step up event. Here, depending on your level or the special mission that you'll have to complete, on either your Yeti or Pink Bean, your other characters can get rewards. The rewards for your other characters are in blue and are called Maple ID rewards. You can only claim those once, so leveling both characters to level 200 does not double the rewards. It does have some other benefits, but more about that in a bit. Your first gift for your Maple ID is a slot selector coupon. Exciting stuff, I know. The next Maple ID gift at level 70 is a prepared Pendant of the Spirit. This bad boy always gives a full 30% bonus EXP. The pendant itself will last for 14 days, the coupon you get with the pendant in it lasts for 7 days. At level 100, the reward is 10 Bong Potions, which is a good value. At level 150, you get 10 Black Flames. At level 180, you'll get a unique Chaos Pink Bean Mark. This item is a bit of a scam. It's not a Black Bean Mark and not actually part of the boss set. The stats are okay though, and it's unique, which is definitely nice, but too bad it ain't part of the actual boss set. And before we continue to the biggest rewards, a word from today's video sponsor. You might have seen this one on the channel before already, Awesome Remote Software. I personally actually really like Awesome because their product kept me sane while I was stuck in the airport traveling to Maplefest last year. I've been using it for a while already. Awesome is a remote software tool where you can connect your phone to your desktop and remote control it from your phone. This allowed me to do my dailies and log in for events without having to be at my desk. I still use it to this day to log in for login events and for running Monster Park when I'm away from home or just doing my dailies. I'm using the game version because with this version I can create a custom keyboard so I can actually play MapleStory on the go. Even the more button-intense classes. You can edit your buttons or layout on the fly to suit your playstyle, and in case you want to switch games, there actually are some presets already pre-made for most popular games. Awesome has different plans available. The free plan covers remote desktop and files, the pro version contains Android devices support and remote CMD, and the game version that I'm using allows for way better controls while gaming and the custom setups that I showed. They also have other useful tools like this smart plug that allows you to safely turn off your computer from a distance once you're done. There also are some hot sales going on. Get 40% off with the Pro and Game versions, 20% off for 2 devices and 40% off for 3 devices or more. And if you're not convinced yet, you can use the code appearing on the screen right now to get a free 7-day trial of Awesome Remote Game, the full version, the biggest one. This is only for the first 200 people that use the code though, so act quickly. Head over to the Awesome website, click on rewards, sign in, and that's it, you're in. You can then easily set up your screen mirroring with your QR code. There is a link in the video description and top comment where to go. Again, many thanks to Awesome for sponsoring today's video. Reaching level 200, you'll get the biggest rewards. A level up potion selector coupon, which is awesome and quite good value. Plus at level 200 you unlock either the Yeti or Pink Bean title depending on which of the 2 characters you leveled up. This title can be combined into a more awesome title, but for that you have to get both characters to level 200. And then finally, at level 220, for your Maple ID rewards, you'll get a level up potion that works up to level 250. After level 250, you just get a chunk of EXP. You also get a medal that has horrible stats, 3 attack and 3 magic attack, and a chair to flex on the pleb so it couldn't even make it to level 220. All other rewards, like the cubes and the arcane gear, are for your Yeti or your Pink Bean. And you'll need those, because leveling up is quite a grind. By the way, the Yeti and Pink Bean rewards, those you can claim twice, once on both characters. So let me show you where I leveled up, and give some tips on how you can level up faster. If you want more training spot suggestions, you can always check out the leveling guide appearing at the top right now. Until level 20, I was just jumping around in Hennessy's, hitting everything that moves, but these maps can get quite busy. You can also take the Grandest portal to, for example, Edelstein or Savage Terminal for faster leveling, and these maps are way less populated too. For those reboot Maplers, the Yeti and Pink Bean server is based on the regular server, so you'll have no trouble hitting monsters like 15 levels higher than you. For example, I was grinding in Shaded Dump Site until level 30, runes spawn here too for even faster leveling, and then moved to Mr. Haz's Lair 3 until level 40. You can then go to Wild Boars and then Coppersan Drakes at level 50, or you can go for the theme dungeon route. Rihanna Strait is the fastest one for me, and I usually get to level 60 at Gold Beach. These dungeons also reward spell traces, which is nice. Reboot people, please do not sell the spell traces, you're gonna need them. Welcome back to the regular server. You're gonna love the scrolling that's over here, and that's where you're gonna need those spell traces for. By the way, Yeti has an up jump that felt super clunky for me, so I right clicked that skill to disable it. They also have 2 buffs, the Hey Pepe and Yeti Master Chef skills. Those give 50% and 30% bonus EXP, as well as some other buffs, so make sure to use them. You cannot assign them to your pet's auto buff, sadly. Yeti's attacking skill can also feel a bit slow and clunky, but make sure to use them as often as possible because they fill up your rage bar faster, so you can still be sort of burning with rage, I guess, dealing more damage for 30 seconds. Don't forget to claim your rewards and activate the next missions. You want to get the Frozen set by the time you reach level 100. I trained at Stairway to the Sky 1 until level 70, then went to Sahel 2 where I leveled up until level 80. Then I went to Authorized Personnel Only, and at level 85 I was going big at Minar Forest. I also Starforced my lower level gear a little bit, so I could go to the Skynet Starforce maps in Livre for even faster leveling. Reboot players, listen up, in regular servers, Starforce monsters are super broken, and they will generally give you a lot more EXP compared to regular monsters, so train at Starforce monsters while you can. You'll level up a lot faster. I hit level 94, grabbed a rune and went to normal Zakum. I'll miss the EXP those arms give by the time that change goes live later this year when they're nerfing those. We're defeating the arms only and leaving again so we can come back in after 30 minutes for even more EXP. We grind at the usual Starforce monsters, dual Ghost Pirates until level 114 and Junior Cerebus in the Depth Mine in El Nat until I hit level 124. After that, I finally claimed my Frozen set. I kind of forgot to claim the previous Step Up event reward. So it doesn't activate, so I had to still activate 2 runes after like a year. As Yeti, you want to be using the cannon, as those give a lot of attack. You'll get +1 stage of attack speed every 40 levels from your passive Yeti power. And if you want to, you can try to roll for a +1 attack speed inner ability as well. We ran Monster Park twice for the coins that we can use to buy EXP and attack speed potions. And on Sundays, you'll get EXP cards here too. You can only enter twice a day in this world though, since the cash shop is blocked off, but this is one of the few ways to get additional EXP cards on Sunday. After that, I trained at Banes until I hit level 137 and went to Skelegons for old time's sake and for a few level ups. I hope you really like the Coninck Tower though, because that's where we're gonna be next for a while, until like level 180. And for the MapleStory global players, I got a nice cheese for you all. You can claim the level up potions from the guide menu in this server too. So at level 142, we claim our leveling pot and instantly reach level 150. Easy peasy. For our next mission, to get that 5th new weapon, we need to defeat a few elite monsters. The fastest way to get those to spawn is by changing channel after defeating one. I also went to fight normal Horntail. I just didn't kill the final head, so I could go back later to tackle Chaos Horntail. At level 160, we get another level up potion from the guide menu. We make good use of that too. We finally claimed our new weapon at level 168, and I got a few cubes as well. If you're running out of spell traces, you can buy more of those in the slime store that you can access through the event menu. You can also buy cubes here, and for some reason, some genius thought it would be really smart to make this a coupon that has to be claimed 1 by 1. So if you buy 200 cubes, you first have to use 200 coupons to get 200 cubes. It takes so much time to use them, who thought of that? We did roll some really nice potential though on the weapon and got a ton of critical rate. Our base critical rate is quite low, so this ain't too bad. You don't want to go for ignore defense or boss damage, by the way, if you're just grinding. You want to go for attack, damage and critical rate. I scrolled, cubed and starforced my other gear as well until I kinda ran out of mesos. We defeated Chaos Horntail for 2 levels worth of EXP, defeated Hilla for a pocket slot item, but we didn't get any, and I recubed my gloves for the decent Sharp Eye skill. This skill gives bonus critical rate and critical damage, which is great value to get on your Yeti or Pink Bean, because there's no actual 5th job, so you can't really get any other decent skills easily, so just get this one through your gloves. Trading from level 170 to level 180, that's quite tough. I stayed at Deadly Dressing Tables all the way to level 180. You ideally want to go to the Flying Saucer Starforce monsters in the Omega sector, but you'll need 140 Starforce for that, and I did not have enough, I could not get enough. I even got the NLC ring, but Zakum didn't want to drop an eye accessory, which made it pretty hard for me to meet the Starforce requirement. After that, life was simple. I grinded from level 180 to level 199 at the Fiery Zone in Futureperion. I tried a lot of maps in the Futureperion area, but it was the best one for me. You can also go to Grandus, to Fox Valley, to maps like Flutterbus if you want to. Oh, and a quick tip, if you want to get mesos a bit faster, the Pianist boss in Aka Road drops a lot of potions you can sell for a nice chunk of mesos. I really missed those reboot rates. Oh, and I used the final guide menu level up potion at level 100 that you get at level 180 for 2 additional levels. And at level 199, we used the Scrapyard introduction quest to get the final level, and finally we're done here. Now, you can either call it quits here because you got the title, you got most of the level up potions, or if you want to put even more monsters 6 feet under in the Arcane River, you can do that by accessing this area to the event quests. And wow, no pre-quest this time, I love it. We're getting 100 Arcane Symbols as a reward from the Step Up event. You can drop all of them in Vanishing Journey. It's all good, we're getting 100 more by the time we unlock Choo Choo. We get a new Arcane Weapon, more Mesos, and triple EXP cards. Those are going to be needed. By the way, if you're looking for stamps to get more potential lines, use the cube shards to claim the stamps, and you can even get bonus potential scrolls there. I cubed and upgraded my weapon and symbol and started grinding, and this is where things get kinda tough. It's not difficult, it just takes a while, so make sure to make use of your triple XP cards. It took me about 4 hours of grinding to get from level 200 to level 210. Make sure to also put some points in the Arcane Power in your hyper stats for even easier grinding, by the way. I was getting the best rates at Below the Cave and Western Cave Part 2. You'll even get more triple XP cards at level 205, which is really nice. And make sure to get into Reverse City to the event notifier. For 20 free symbols, you'll get those as well. However though, I don't really recommend trading at Reverse City. There isn't really enough spawn on those maps for you to be constantly killing stuff, so I just don't really go there. The rates are pretty bad. At level 210, you'll get a new box containing Arcane gear, a lot more Mesos, and 5 times EXP cards. Yeti and Pink are like on what, 150% bonus EXP all the time, and those 5 times EXP cards are going to be a great help to get around to level up every 30 minutes at level 210. I upgraded my new Arcane gear and even Starforced because today was Sunny Sunday, and I even got better gains on my freaking Yeti than on my main. Took me 6 bill on my main to get from 16 to 17 stars on my Arcane shoulder. What the heck, man. I found that the river maps at the left of Choo Choo were best for grinding, and I recommend just staying here for the full 10 levels. Feel free to check out the hidden Iliad field in Yum Yum Island though. So the final reward after reaching level 220 is a level up potion that works up to level 250, afterwards you just get a chunk of EXP, a fancy chair, and a medal with 3 attack and 3 magic attack. Honestly, it's not really worth it for the potion. It takes about 15 hours in total to reach level 220 if you're lucky with the bonk pots. And you can get a lot more value out of the time by just grinding on your main. So what I recommend to do if you still want to get that level up potion is to just check back in whenever you can on your Pink Bean or your Yeti and just do dailies and 2 runs of Monster Park every day. This event lasts until the first week of May, so there is no rush. This event is best enjoyed at a slower pace and not just grinding for 15 hours straight. Just do your dailies, train for about 15 minutes with an XP card and come back the next day. Save yourself the trouble. And that was all the Yeti for today. As always, many thanks to our members for making these videos possible. Niels de Coninck, Raar maar waar, Sebastian Hanoy, Ryalias, Terry Kim, Vareese, Mora, Wiley, Historycanon, BackSpaceOTI, Saffronyx, Ziggy Deer, Flidiot, Knifesu, Cloudfix, Gusus Rodriguez, Digby, Vira, Trevor, Michael Menchaca, Ratius, Justin Vale, Silvio Nato, Afterlord_MS, Striker Elk, Taiwan Pan, Radical Jaws, Riser RU, Sir-Tito655, Mathias Simonsson, PC Game Life, The Passenger, Martin Panzik, Conrad Cristales, Ace Light, Mr. Narc, Ben Wolf, Max Bernhardt, Mukar1017, B&B King, Scotty Flies Fast, Priscilla, Brendon Cam, Vague Botnet, Fecco, Victor Sunstrom, ceemak, Only, Rashid Alarudi, Galando Balavia, Gianfranco Calderon Canavedo, Lucky Beats, Matinho Dev, Gummy Bullet, Lord Fazil, Spatsty Kaiser, Zonnen, Dead Archie Guy, Rocco, Gabilek, Louis Bento Brandao, Dante Victory, Snafupop, and Astivalia. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe and happy mapling.